Aman Halim, who is Associate Editor at Adadu Media, is also joining us from Maldives at the moment. Aman, thank you for speaking with India today. Can you confirm the action that the government has taken against officials who were seen to have used abusive and derogatory language against the Indian Prime Minister on social media?
Yeah, as my colleague has just highlighted, three government ministers, deputy ministers have been suspended. We have confirmed that they are, three of them are also from the youth ministry, and three of their names are Malsha Sharif, Mariyam Shiuna, and Abdullah Mahzoom Majid. Three of them have been suspended, and we have confirmed that these three are the individuals who have been suspended regarding this case.
Okay, so you're confirming that Mariyam Shiuna and Malsha Sharif have been suspended, but Hassan Zihan hasn't been. Who's the third person?
Abdullah Mahzoom Majid. Three of them are also deputy ministers at the youth ministry.
Okay, and they have been suspended specifically for this reason that they may have used derogatory language against the Indian Prime Minister.
Yes, they have been suspended for this issue, and this has been confirmed to us by multiple government officials.
Right. Aman, does this mean that the Maldivian government felt the strain that this could put on diplomatic relations with India, which is why it was prompted to take this sort of strict action against these government officials?
I think it was very obvious that from when this whole row started, even most of the senior government officials, they did not use any such language, and they were saying things like India, Maldives needs a diplomatic good relationship, and we don't need to be meddling in the affairs of the Indian Ocean and everything. Even after these individuals said this, the Maldives promotion, Maldives media, Maldives tourism promotion, MMPRC, also have highlighted that they also do not want any such messaging to be going on from their employees. And also the tourism minister has also been very adamant that he does not want any such conflicts or any such controversy regarding Indian tourists, who have been a very big contributor there. India has been the largest tourist market for the past 3 years, and he also mentioned that to an interview that he gave to us during today. And we also have the foreign minister on record saying that this is not the official stance of the government, and this is not how the government is going about the issue regarding the removal of Indian soldiers also.
Right. Nazahat, if I could just come back to you. You know, the Indian Prime Minister, when he posted pictures of the Indian island of Lakshadweep, asking Indians and others, outside of India to come and visit Lakshadweep Island, experience its serene beaches, he was not targeting the Maldives. He was not saying, don't go there, but come here instead. What prompted these government ministers to make these sort of statements where it felt like the Prime Minister had taken Maldives on, which was not the case? He was just promoting a little island here in India.
As you mentioned, it was not an anti-campaign. However, some of the comments did result in the anti-campaign, and there is an anti-campaign going on. And there were comments back and forth between both Maldivians and, I'm talking about the civilians, between Maldivians and the Indians, about, because these are a lot of sentiments we're talking about. So these officials commenting did feel a lot of people's sentiments, and I think that was wrong. And the government and the previous government officials, including the previous Foreign Minister Abdullah Shahid, did note that this is this could be a really bad sign for our tourism, and this is not how we support countries, and we do not support such kind of behavior or comments.
Absolutely. You do not support these sort of behavior or comments. Aman, did you see this, the kind of comments that were made by government officials? I keep repeating it because we're not talking about social media trolls or, handles that we don't know anything about, anonymous people. We wouldn't be debating this. This has come from government officials, people who were in Maldivian government. And do you think, as a result of this, that this is basically an extension of the India Out campaign that we've been seeing since, of course, President Muizu assumed office in November last year?
I think the previous government officials are also highlighting that issue. This issue stems from the broader India Out campaign and the rhetoric that was used during the presidential campaign. And this is the direct result of that. That's what they are also saying, because there was a lot of anti-Indian rhetoric going on when the presidential elections were about, and PPM PNC took an official stand against India. They took an official stand against Indian soldiers being here, and the line of messaging has been as such, and I think this has carried on to the current government, but the official statements by the current government has also softened once they came into power. But as the MDP and the Democrats have highlighted, as MDP have highlighted, this issue stems from the larger India Out campaign and what was said during the presidential campaign by Dr. Mohammad Muiz.
Right. Nazahat, coming back to you, do you think this can have an impact? Of course, the Maldivian government has shown promptness in acting against those who made these derogatory statements. But do you think it could have an impact on the tourism sector? As you said, India possibly one of the biggest contributors to Maldivian tourism. Do you think it will have an impact on tourism? Because what we're hearing back here in India is that a lot of people, because again, they're quite upset with some of the comments that have been made targeting the Indian Prime Minister, are trending hashtag boycott Maldives, are making cancellations right now of their pre-planned and pre-scheduled trips to Maldives. Do you think it will have an impact?
I think, of course, the boycott campaigns are going to have an impact, and the MMPRC and the tourism sector, people who work in the tourism sector, are really concerned about this issue. Mm-hmm. And I'd like to note that the previous Foreign Minister Abdul Shahid has also said that he has called the government to take strict actions against these people, so that there can be less issues further in this case. And I would like to note that the Maldivians, we are very friendly people, and then we also have a lot of respect for other cultures, other religions, and this is not how we would like to be represented. We as a country have a lot of respect for other people, and right. That's how we would like to be known. So I think, yes, it would have an impact, which is why including the citizens, normal citizens, including the people in the government, they are not supporting these comments, and they are vocal about this.
Right.